Welcome. I'm Ileana Alvareda, Lead Strategy Consultant with Green Schools National Network, and it is my pleasure to welcome you today to this webinar. Thank you for being here to network with each other and learn more about our shared mission to prepare students to be tomorrow's sustainability leaders. Before we jump into learning from each other, let me invite Jenny Seidel, Executive Director of Green Schools National Network, to provide you some updates and tell you a little more about today's topic.
Thank you, Ileana, and welcome all of our participants and our panelists. It looks like we have a full house. For some of you, this might be your first webinar with us, and for others, you're longtime members. As always, we hope you are inspired by what you learned today and the stories that you hear. GSNN is a nonprofit organization on a mission to shape healthy, equitable, and sustainable schools where children thrive and learn to steward the environment and communities they call home. Since 2007, GSNN has had a holistic approach in its work with schools, districts, and organizations across the country. Our network today serves over 160,000 students and more than 190 schools in districts across 13 states. Our impact in each of these schools is varied based on what their community desires. Some of those impacts include decreasing carbon emissions and waste reduction, engaging faculty, staff, and students in sustainability initiatives and education, and increasing sustainability mindsets. We can no longer hide from the realities of the unsustainable world we live in today. The challenges that are facing us crop up every day in the news. According to a recent study completed by the EdWeek Research Center, we are seeing that more and more students are concerned about climate change and its effects. The general mental health crisis among youth, the specific issues of climate anxiety is surging. 87% of students across the country believe that their lives are going to be different because of climate change. The consequences of climate-related distress are profound. The fears of climate change are influencing their decisions about where they attend college, whether to stay in their communities or to have children. In some cases, these feelings of anxiety are adversely affecting young people's ability to function. At GSNN, we help students, faculty, and staff find hope through action. Our belief is that we can create a positive, healthy, equitable, and sustainable future together. And the educators in our network are doing just that on a daily basis.
Thank you, Jenny, for sharing a real and growing concern. But today it's about learning from our challenges and how we take action. The stories of our members. Up next, my colleague, David Den Hartog, Lead Strategy Consultant with Green Schools National Network, will introduce and welcome one guest who's taking charge and addressing this challenge effectively. Dave.
Hey, thank you, Ileana. And like Jenny and Ileana, I'm just so glad that you all are here and joining us tonight. And we just are excited. I'm excited to share and introduce a friend and partner to our national network from the Carson City School District. Adrian Wiggins is a national leader, and Carson City is a national leader in green infrastructure, and one of the first in Nevada to build both a solar array and now have electric buses. Strategic Sustainability Summit about 3 years ago, the district has expanded the impactful facilities work into teaching and learning. We now will be hearing from Adrian Wiggins, a teacher and green leader at Empire, with an Empire Elementary School, And she's there where there are 450 students, 70% of which are Hispanic. And this diverse school has served as a model of what is possible in regards to innovative, impactful instruction, along with empowering students to take action. Adrian, please take a few minutes to share the development of the Empire and the impact on both young people and adults in your community. Please welcome Adrian.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to join you. As David said, I am a teacher leader at Empire Elementary School in Carson City, Nevada. I've been working at Empire for 11 years, and currently I'm the lead computer science and technology instructor. I'm also our site lead in regards to sustainability initiatives. I say lead, but really I'm the coordinator and the cheerleader for all the wonderful things that are happening at our site. We've been working with Green Schools National Network for 3 years now. And within our district, we serve as one of 2 pilot schools dedicated to integrating sustainability education more significantly. With the help and direction of Green Schools National Network, our team at Empire crafted a couple significant goals that have helped direct our efforts. We've been dedicated to integrating more education for sustainability into our teaching and have more intentionally considered our building site and how we can better utilize it as a teaching tool. By teaching our students about the sustainable features in our building, they've become aware of the impact that buildings have on the environment. The 2 goals they created define our trajectory and provide a definition or a direction for the 3 years, but are also serving as a motivation for us moving forward. And I think there we go. Just those are our 2 goals. And then we'll move to the next slide, where we really worked at our site with project and problem-based learning, which helps students develop a better understanding of environmental issues and empowered them to take action. In regards to teaching and learning, our staff has been trained and has implemented aspects of 4PBL on a consistent basis, finding avenues that include the standards. And it's been an ongoing process that has allowed our teachers to be more open to cross-disciplinary instruction, along with connecting and supporting our broader place, the Carson City community. These project and problem-based units allow students to develop the skills needed to address climate change and sustainability in their own lives and their community. Learning includes topics around sustainability and sustainable practices, renewable energy, and other solutions to reduce gas emissions, mitigate the impact of climate change. Oh, sorry. One aspect that I have been lucky enough to lead is our Green Biz Kids. This is an amazing group of 30 fifth graders who are involved in formally building a better world through green initiatives, both at the school and in our community. The picture on the right actually shows our students speaking at the school board meeting on the importance of adopting a sustainability policy for our district. And I'm pleased to say it passed with a unanimous vote. We're definitely getting these students prepared for green jobs of the future. Teams of students at Empire have been intimately involved in tracking waste, analyzing data, and proposing solutions that decrease our ecological footprint. These practices have helped our students understand the urgency and have motivated them to take action. So this next picture is not a view out the window of our school, but it's actually a huge poster that we have on one of our hallways in our efforts to use our building as a teaching tool. We have purchased several huge posters that show different biomes matching grade level content, and we've placed these within our hallways. Here's another picture that's one of the posters decorating our kindergarten hallway, gaining a better understanding of the ecosystem and help reduce eco-anxiety. We value spending time outdoors and providing outdoor activities helps reduce stress while promoting a sense of well-being. In an effort to get our students outside more, we added low-cost features such as stumps, the stumps seen in these pictures. These were donated by a Forest Service, and with a little sanding and no cost, they were turned into a great outdoor classroom. We're excited about the progress we've made and even more excited about what the future holds.
Thank you so much, Adrian. The good work that Empire is doing is serving as a model, and I have no doubt you all will continue to elevate your efforts, empowering students and benefiting the planet. Those of you interested in additional inspiration regarding using your building as a teaching tool should check out this issue of the GSNN Catalyst Quarterly, which is the March 2019 issue. In here, you'll find numerous examples and case studies from schools and districts from across the country. Thanks again, Adrian.
Thank you, Dave. Now we get the privilege of hearing from a representative from the Zuni Public School District, located in Zuni, New Mexico. The Zuni District has taken on a district-wide initiative focused on health and equity, specifically considering mental health and social well-being. Dawn Eriacho, lead high school counselor at Zuni High School, has helped direct the district team that is helping grow social and emotional development that integrates the Ashiwi core values. This place-based initiative involves teachers and students, K through 12, deepening Zuni culture while building skills and competencies that embrace these values. Welcome, Dawn.
Good evening. Keshi kotong sunak genapkia. Ho doni racho lechina ho gana sana kwet dona dean dona shikwa awan chatle. Good evening, everybody. My name is Donnie Racho. I am Laguna Pueblo Turkey Clan and child of an Ashiwi Zuni Badger. Thank you for giving me this space to share the good fortune that I have to share a little bit about the work we're doing here at Zuni Public School District in regards to mental health and wellness. As you can see with these two goals, we are intent on utilizing our traditional culture to empower students while building and strengthening relationships. This work connects directly to our recently updated strategic plan developed in partnership with Green Schools. I'm helping lead our efforts connected to culture, climate, addressing elements of anxiety and stress while lifting our Ashiwi core values. Our work is aligned and guided by the Zuni Portrait of a Graduate, which was developed several years ago with input by the community. This living document contains 6 focus areas. Those are knowledgeable, contributor, adaptable, creative, healthy, and connected. And we use these 6 areas to create the scope and sequence of our SEL lessons used by our high school staff. Currently, the team, a couple of which are pictured here, represent all grade levels and have created over 300 lessons that tie values with skills, competencies, and outcomes. The district's SEL development team includes teachers and administrative leaders at all school sites participating in their own professional learning while constructing rich, cultural connected experiences for students. In addition, at the high school level, a group of SEL and student ambassadors, over 40 students, are getting additional leadership training, helping them serve and model healthy practices throughout the district. This student empowerment experience is leading to a stronger sense of agency and connection. We at the Zuni Public School District are grateful to our district leadership for supporting this initiative and recognizing the importance and urgency needed to address the health needs of both our students and staff, helping us become a more sustainable and thriving community, which for us returns our people to their roots and their surviving for this many years and for many years to come. Elakwa.
Thank you so much, Dawn. I'm fortunate to get to work with Dawn and visit and connect with the Zuni community. And it is super impressive what they're doing, addressing both this issue connected to eco-anxiety and thinking about how it can engage their students. So great work, and I'm excited about how that's going to continue. Our next guest is a student, and we are very privileged and excited to introduce you to and have a friend of ours and someone who's doing some really amazing work Shiva Rajbandari, who is a senior at Boise High School and serving as an elected member of the Boise School Board. Shiva is the youngest person to hold this position. He just had turned 18 when he got elected. He's been recently recognized at the Green Schools Conference Student Ambassador of the Year and has various other recognitions from across the country. He is an amazing young man and really leading the charge both in the Boise School District and frankly around the country. We're glad to have him here today and have him share just a little bit about the work that he's doing to elevate the climate conversations, both in the Boise community and on a national scale. Shiva.
Thank you so much, Dave, for that introduction and for having me here. I'm really glad to be with y'all and kind of offer like a student perspective as to the importance of this work. Truly having us so fully invested and committed in climate education really gives me hope for our future and confidence that we're not alone in this work. Often, sometimes it feels like older folks are saying that they're relying on my generation to solve the complex issues that climate change poses, but this problem was not created by one generation, and it won't be solved by one generation either. As a high school student and organizer, and now a school board member, I've seen just how much climate education is falling short in communities like mine and in schools across the US. Students deserve a vertically and horizontally integrated climate education. Students need to know about what's going on with our planet and our communities and what we can do to stop it. And I'm dedicated to making this happen in Idaho and across the country, and I'm thankful y'all are just as committed. So I'm super honored and excited to be participating in an upcoming leadership experience that GSNN is hosting, and I'm looking forward to sharing and learning more at that time in June. So thanks again for all your efforts and your solidarity. We're in this together.
Thank you, Shiva. I just really value so much for your energy and your passion and the role model that you are to students and all generations. So thank you so much. And we can't wait to have you share more of your story. As we do this work, we strive to learn what systems and supports are needed to do this work. And one of the things we found is that sustainability is just one of the things that we are addressing. As you heard today from these catalyst leaders, there are greater issues at play, such as health and equity. At Green Schools National Network, we go beyond offering our members direct consulting and coaching support. There are a variety of offerings offered to you, including participating in communities of practice between members, having access to the latest research through a variety of resources, interacting in an online networking platform, and attending a series of virtual meetings, seminars, and conferences to help you carry out your missions. So we are really excited to be able to offer and hope that you're taking advantage of all of these. If this is the first time that you're here with us and you have not done so already, we encourage you to visit the Green Schools National Network site. Feel free to browse around and don't forget to sign up for our newsletter so that you can stay up to date with all our happenings. If you're not part of the network and you wish to join, visit the site and fill out the form. Now back to you, Jenny, for a last word. We need you to unmute, Jenny. Can't hear you. We want to hear your beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you, Ileana. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Romario, who is behind the scenes. Thank you, Adrian, Dawn, and Shiva. We know that our role is to support those of you that are doing the work day in and day out in our schools. We provide supports and opportunities for you to deepen your practice. We also provide, as Ileana said, and we want to hear from you. So please register for our newsletter and reach out to us. Next slide, please. And join us. Join us for these webinars. Join us in June. And join us as we move forward to create healthy, equitable, sustainable schools across the country. We are in this together, as Shiva says. Thank you.